My name is Sangeet, and today I want to tell you a very simple and yet crucial thing that can bring us many answers and solutions all at once. We as human beings sometimes feel regretful and resentful, sad, deceived, and mistaken about our own choices and decisions, or about whatever happens in our reality. We often have no idea why these things happen, and we may tend to randomly blame everything, such as people, environments, God, the universe, and ourselves. The thing is, we end up with a lot of blaming and guilt, but no real answers that can help us moving on and making better choices in the future. Now, here is one thing that may unblock us from repeating the same old patterns and cycles. Every time we choose something, every time we act in a certain way, every time we do or we say a certain thing, every time we go on a certain direction, which actually happens in every single moment, we have a reason behind, even if we are not conscious about it. For example, we may call a friend because we need help on something, or we work full-time on a project because we love it, or we eat blueberries because we like their taste. You see, everything in which we step into has a personal reason behind. Now, this reason is always somehow connected to the outcome, and this outcome can be short or long term, or it can even happen on a daily basis. The outcome is whatever consequence or consequences come from our choice, based on our reason. This is in fact more than a reason. This becomes an intention, because it brings action and direction. Intentions matter, because they carry a certain type of energy, a certain level of frequency, and that also determines the result. Of course, certain things may depend on other people and environments, but the fact is that we are attracting according to what comes out of us. So, even if we feel like we can't control our external reality, that can involve different people, resources, and situations, the truth is that we somehow can control our thoughts, our reasons, and our intentions behind everything that we choose to do or to act upon. And this automatically means that we can very much be in control of what we create for ourselves, living more consciously, instead of going through life with no purpose at all. I give you a very simple example. Let's imagine that we are on a romantic relationship, and that we don't like the other person that much, but we stay in the relationship because we don't want to be alone. So, we create a circle of actions in which we argue all the time with this person, as we are constantly projecting our fear. Maybe the other person is manipulating us, or is being unfaithful, and we wonder why. Why me? Why is this happening to me? Now, instead of questioning about the other person's actions, we ask ourselves about our own. Why are we in this relationship? Why are we connecting to this person? By honestly answering this question, we right away have our root cause to what is happening. Our honest answer would be, because I don't want to be alone. Then we connect all the dots. So in this case, it would be more or less like this. I am in a conflicting relationship with someone that I don't like that much, because I don't want to be alone. After this conclusion, there is no more space for excuses. We now know why this is happening. It is because we are settling for less. It is because we are not acting from a place of self-love above everything else. So we allow this person to treat us as they wish. We can't expect too much of a situation when our why reflects such a low standard, right? From this conclusion, we can now decide what we do next. And even if we choose to feed this reality at least now we can take some responsibility on the result. If we want to know what is the outcome of something, all we have to do is to ask ourselves why. What is our reason? If our why comes from alignment, then the outcome will benefit and empower us somehow, and it will probably bring less sense of regret, or no sense of regret at all, at least from our part. And if our why comes from misalignment, then there is a big chance that the outcome will be unpleasant, or something to be regretful for at some level. Asking ourselves why can help us to avoid wasting our time in something that doesn't serve us at all. Everything requires a continuous choice, and we can always change our minds and make better decisions. After all, we are the being that we will always be connected to, right? And we want to be at peace with ourselves as much as possible. So, today, whatever scenario we are stepping in, let's first ask ourselves, what are our real reasons, our real intentions behind it? If we can't find any meaningful answer that really resonate with ourselves and our deepest desires, then maybe that thing or that action is not for us. And if instead we find true purpose behind, then maybe it is something that can truly benefit us and even make a positive shift in our lives. So, let's be real and conscious and ask ourselves why.